Alright, you guys, so as you can see, I had to cut the hair because they were giving me a hard time at work today. They were like, oh, is your hair in regs? Is your hair in regs? Blase, blase. So when you know you're wrong, and I was wrong, my hair was definitely not in regs. It was like almost 2 inches too long. I kind of knew it, but I wasn't really sure how long it really was. I never measured it. But I was sitting there and they're like, excuse me, is that hair in regs? And I was like, I mean, I think it is, but I really don't know. Like, I wasn't lying. I was just like kind of unsure. Trim it up. It's a lot shorter now, like drastically shorter. I mean, it's still not that short, just on the sides where they blended it and in the back. But it is easier to just manage when it's this length rather than how long it was, because it gets all in my face, it gets in my ears. I have to put it in a little man bun and all that. So now, I guess it'll just be more clean and collected. So I don't know, I guess I just look neater, you know, without all the facial hair and all that. But just got off of work now. We're heading home. A little story time. I just got in an argument with a guy at a gas station. Well, I didn't really get in an argument, it was a little altercation. I pulled into the gas station and he was coming in the other end, and I turned around and went to the pump he was going towards, and he started throwing his hands up at me, and then I like looked at him like, man, what the heck? And I got out the car and I was like peeking over at his car like, man, what's that dude's problem? And he starts cussing me out, man, you driving like a fucking idiot, blah. I was like, whoa. And then I got a little defensive. I was like, yo, who are you talking to, man? Like, watch who you talking to. Like, you ain't gonna sit here and try me. And then we just kind of went back and forth. But then I was just like, you know what, man? If I cut you off, I really do apologize. And that's like the point of the topic. The topic is like, sometimes, even if you're wrong or you might be wrong, it's better to diffuse a situation and escalate a situation, because that could have just went really, really bad. If I would have got mad and he would have got mad, then we got in a fight and then we're both getting in trouble. We both go to jail, whatever. It's just not that. It's not worth it over him just throwing his hands up at me. So like, sometimes you just gotta be the bigger man, and you just gotta realize that like that situation wasn't that big of a deal to either one of you. And the only thing that might have been hurt with you being the bigger person apologizing is maybe like your ego. Some people like to feel like they're not belittled and like, nah, you're not gonna talk to me like that, I'll go beat your butt or whatever. So I'm trying to stop cussing as well. I'm trying to clean up my life realistically. Like, the older me, I was thinking like, man, 4 years ago, I would have went over there and just like, yo, what you want to do? I would have started swinging on it. Like, because I was young-minded, I was like always, in a sense, I was always looking for an altercation when I was younger, and I was just being, you know, insecurities, trying to be macho, trying to be tough. But like, altercations and fist fighting is not the way to solve anything. There's nothing good that comes from two men putting their hand on each other, but attention. But other than that, man, today's been productive. Besides getting in an argument with that guy and then getting called out because my hair was too long and then all that stuff. I guess people are just trying to poke at me today, but it's even more of a reason to be better today. But we about to head to the house now. I am driving. I need to stop vlogging and driving. I just figured you guys would enjoy my little TED talk that I had, and we're gonna get back home now, and we're going to hit the gym. We got packages. I don't even know what I'm ordering anymore. I don't know. We always have something coming to the house, but I never really know what it is. There's my dog. Where's my baby dog? There's my baby dog. What's up, honey? What's up? How you doing? Say hi. You guys, it's been pretty chilly here in Jacksonville. Workout seems pretty simple. It's just like a body weight pretty much workout. It's box jumps, toes to bars, push-ups, and then you do like 10 minutes, rest 5, then do a certain amount of reps, rest 5, do some other stuff. Pretty chill. Then we have some running and some other stuff, which I think I'm gonna do like a 1 mile run. I'm thinking it's supposed to be 15 pegboards. I don't got no pegboards, so we'll figure something out. Maybe like, I don't know. Alright, you guys, just got done with the workout. As you guys seen that first one, it was box jumps and then some push-ups and toes to bar, rest 5 minutes and then do some other stuff. And then after that, there's supposed to be some like landmine, twist, and barbell landmine rows and dead bugs and V-ups or something. But I just skipped that because I didn't really feel like doing all that. And then the second part of the workout was a 1 mile run, 75 strict pull-ups, 1 mile run. So look at those. Watch. Do it. Oh. Can you be ahead of production?
He stepped on my foot.
He wants to go get a burger. Maybe made me cut my hair today. That's crazy. They got me.
But they won't make anybody actually.
Oh, but I got some of my school thing done. Oh. I just gotta. I think I'm gonna start with English. English. Yeah, English. I can't even speak it. Part of me ago. But I think I'm gonna start with the English comp. One. I'm trying to see that I can do a lot of the EMT stuff online, but I think how's the lighting? Sucks, man.
Terrible.
But hey, look, I plugged the lights in. But I can do I can do most of the EMT stuff online. Look at the lights, you guys.
You unlocked the car on full.
It is unlocked.
One moment.
We gotta get Moose a burger, you guys. Moose gets a burger all the time. Why is this lighting so bad?
Why are you far behind?
Because I'm vlogging and driving, which is unsafe. But Moose hey Moose, he was barking at some homeless guy. Where is he? Whatever, it's too dark. I'll see him when we get home. Alright, we're gonna refuel.
Mama, do you
We have
want
rice,
the Grinch?
veggies,
You want the Grinch?
chicken breast. I'm gonna put some of this yogurt ranch on it. And Cholula, of course. That's gonna be dinner. Of course, you have to have. Of course, Betty! You have to have the fanciest of the fancy water. This is Spindrift. Oh. It's alright. I don't know, I think I like LaCroix better though. I don't know. This is... What's going on, you guys? So we're going to finish off the video by sitting down and talking about a little bit of a topic that has been kind of circulating around the CrossFit community for like the past month or so. I seen my boy Nate, I'm going to put it right here, posted a video today talking about this, and then also Craig Ritchie posted one a few weeks ago talking about the Matt Fraser, Ricky Garard beef, everything kind of going on with that. And I kind of wanted to just like sit down and speak my opinion on it and see both sides of the field, which it doesn't seem like it's kind of a one-way problem. I don't think Matt Fraser's really too worried about Ricky Garard or anything he's doing. He's not really focused on him. He's worried about himself and being the 5-time reigning champ that he is. But we're going to talk a little bit about Ricky Garard. If you don't know who he is, he did compete in the 2017 CrossFit Games and finished on the podium. He was a third place finisher on the podium. He won $76,000 at this event at the CrossFit Games. He had a really good year, really strong year leading up to this, but it found out that he actually tested positive for PEDs. PEDs, if you do not know, are performance enhancing drugs. Simply, it can be anything from a SARM to a steroid to anything else synthetic that will give you an ability to be better than your competition. His thing was he didn't know he was taking it. What he was taking, he didn't know was banned. He was taking it all throughout the season, blase. So with that being said, he's trying to kind of play it off that he didn't know that this was gonna affect him. And third place finish, while it is impressive, it is pretty much obsolete when you look into a field of competitors that were natural tested and free of anything, and you took third place out of that. You really don't get any credibility because your name is tainted with performance enhancing drugs. So where would you have really fell if you didn't have those drugs? Maybe you still would have finished third, maybe you would have finished fifth, maybe you would have took second. It doesn't matter, but it does matter that you took them, so you can't really have a word in it. So during the CrossFit Games, they had the online portion this year, and Ricky Garard was posting competitive videos kind of calling out Matt Fraser, saying I'm coming for you and cursing at him and saying it's all in good spirit and everything like that. Fraser. Now we're going to look into what PEDs Garard did take, and then it will kind of tell you the backstory on if maybe he's lying or maybe he really just didn't know. But he did test positive for testolone and a beta-2 antagonist known as Endurobol. Endurobol, if you don't know, is a synthetic, a SARM, so it's not a steroid, it's a selective androgen receptor modulator. And I looked up simply what the benefits and what are the uses of Endurobol, and it says Endurobol was also found to have the ability to burn excess fatty tissue, enhance recovery, and dramatically increase endurance. Research was abandoned in 2007 because animal testing showed the drug caused cancer to develop rapidly in several organs. Basically just meaning if you have any cancerous cells and you take this, it's going to make them multiply at a super crazy rate. But those three things are just basically primarily anything you would want to be competitive in a CrossFit competition. You would have burning excess fatty tissue, which would make you lighter but keep your muscle, so you'd be lighter and more muscular, meaning you can move quicker and do more weight. Also enhanced recovery. When you're doing high intensity working out and functional fitness variety like that, you definitely want to recover to your full capability and get ready for that next workout. So increasing that recovery was just another benefit. And then dramatically increase endurance. So endurance in your sport, in the sport of CrossFit, you want to have endurance, whether that be running, rowing, biking, anything muscular endurance as well, muscle ups, gymnastics, anything. So his argument would just kind of be like, all right, I didn't know I was taking this, but you just so happen to test for a SARM that would give you the most benefit in the sport of CrossFit. Now, if you tested positive for another SARM that maybe helped you reduce water retention or maybe burn a little bit more fat and hold muscle, like it wouldn't be that much. But this one, since it enhances recovery and it increases endurance, it's just hard to look past and say, hey, you know what? Maybe he wasn't lying, and it is what it is. So coming into he's going to be eligible again in the 2021 season, and he's going to be able to compete again, and hopefully we'll see him compete side by side along with Matt Fraser, as long as he stays, you know, clean and drug free or whatever. Now, you don't know. I will say this that about Garard is, like, from getting banned in 2017 but still training like he was going to the games every single year is quite impressive. It's quite impressive to see that he doesn't have an end goal for 4 years, but yet he's still staying in tip-top performance. And then there was also a clip of Dave Castro kind of speaking and commentating, saying that Garard had this fire about him and they loved him, and he had that Rich Froning Fraser energy that he could just go to places and workouts that maybe other athletes couldn't do to get to there. But in my personal opinion, it's just kind of all taken away when you decide to use a PED and to really kind of take away from the field and all of that. And I think, you know, Dave Castro, he's just going to say certain things to get the crowd going, to get the media popping, to get people thinking like, oh, wait, maybe Garard can take Fraser. Maybe he can't. There's always a lot of talk, but then when you get into competition, the way that Matt Fraser's been dominating CrossFit for the past his 5 reigning champions, it's just like night and day that it seems like every year he is just getting that much better that you thought he couldn't, and all his competition is just getting a little bit better, but he's spreading that gap every single year. That this year was just pure domination. There was nobody. By the first and second workout, you already knew who won the CrossFit Games. You were just waiting to see who took second and third. But on that end, yeah, the whole Ricky Garard thing, I don't think Matt Fraser's too worried about it. He's definitely probably not. He's got 5 titles. He's not worried about this guy that used drugs and cheated and did whatever he did coming and taking his spot. But it's just funny that, like, the media portrays that, and Ricky is, like, still going out calling him out, and Matt Fraser's just giving him no time in the world, which I think is just, yeah, I just think it's comedic. But if you guys are interested to see those two go head to head, let me know down in the comments below for all my CrossFitters out there. And if not, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, you guys can give this a like, comment, share, and subscribe. It would mean a ton to me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.